Hey folks, it's Papa D here coming to you from David Delivers Space. A little bit of a delayed posting here, but getting out the live launch of Starlink that just went off a little bit ago. That'd be Group 635, was a Falcon 9 Block 5, took off from Kennedy Space Station, and that was a number of version 2 Starlink satellites. I believe it's hearing that it was 23. I also heard 15, but 23 I think is the accurate number. The recovery is going to be at sea. At the time of the launch, I was mobile and had not caught the vehicle, but I'm looking that up right now, and we should be able to bring that to you shortly. I'm going to bring you the feed here, and we should be getting the live feed from SpaceX very shortly. Again, this is Starlink Group 635 launching out of Kennedy, and that is Falcon 9 Block 5 with the number of version 2 Starlink satellites. And we'll bring that to you right here and give you a little more information about the launch later this evening after that.
Falcon 9 tanks are pressing for strong back retract.
Alright folks, as you can see, we're about 4 minutes and 40 seconds out from launch. Strong back is going to be pulling back shortly. They're in final press. As always, I want to thank SpaceX for providing the video feed out here for all of us to look at. We appreciate that. We look forward to it on every launch. Smoke you see there isn't smoke, it's actually liquid oxygen that is boiling off there, keeping the tanks topped off. And as that liquid oxygen at very cold temperatures hits the heated Florida air, it goes gaseous, and that's what you see. You'll also see right before launch a big blast of that, and that is just SpaceX clearing the pipes, the valves that are feeding the tanks. Make sure there's nothing in those feeder tanks before they get ready to take off. About 3 minutes out now.
Stage 1 LOX load is complete.
Okay, we have completed the LOX load on stage 1. Should be topping off stage 2 shortly, and as you all know, at 1 minute the spacecraft will be going internal. They'll be making, the computers will be making all the decisions.
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
And as you heard, that is stage 2 LOX load. Also, this Falcon 9 is the 16th flight. So it has got some time, and it is an experienced piece of hardware for SpaceX. Spacecraft is also taken off from Slick 40 this evening out at the airbase.
Ground gas closeouts.
spoke about earlier, the ground gas closeouts have been complete. They've shut down the valves running to the spacecraft. They're blowing out the lines, allowing those lines to clear out, so there's no chance of anything bad happening at launch. About a minute out, we're getting ready to go internal.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
We are in startup. Terminal count. Sit back and watch. Hopefully another very
Go for launch.
exciting launch of a Falcon 9.
T minus 30 seconds. Seconds. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. Go Falcon. Go Falcon.
We have ignition. Great views from
Vehicle pitching
SpaceX
downrange.
as usual.
M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
Everything looks so far and sounds good. See the coastline of Florida right there in the background. Cape Canaveral Air
Nominal
Station.
power and telemetry.
Good call. Everything's nominal.
Falcon is supersonic.
Should be coming up on max Q very shortly. That's the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle.
Max Q.
There we go. I was just at a launch last week. You might have seen the replay of it out at the Cape, and at that point the sonic boom was just
MVAC chill has started.
unbelievable. Okay, they're in the process of chilling the MVAC engine so they can begin the process of stage separation and firing up the second stage single engine. That is a maximized engine for flight outside the atmosphere. We should be coming up on main engine shutdown. That would be MECO, main engine cutoff, and stage separation.
MECO.
We have MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
Stage separation is confirmed. Great pictures from SpaceX.
MVAC ignition.
As always. And there are the grid fins coming out. Those will provide steering as the spacecraft re-enters the atmosphere. First we will have a flip and a boost back burn. It'll bring the first stage back ultimately to its landing point.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And there we have fairing sep. And those are the Starlink version 2.0s, I believe is how they're saying it. But we will have a flip, then the boost back burn will happen in a little bit. That will slow down and allow the first stage to start making its re-entry and dropping it back down in the atmosphere. great pictures.
Both vehicles are on a nominal trajectory.
Okay. See the first stage still orienting itself in the correct direction. First stage continues to burn until it can get to the pre-programmed altitude. Those bursts you see are the cold gases that Stage 1 uses to orient itself and correct itself to the proper direction as it makes its re-entry. Great shot from inside Stage 1. Everything's still looking nominal. As you can see, the first stage has begun to lose altitude slightly. Speed is still going up, as it is not.
Both vehicles continue to follow
yet.
a nominal trajectory.
I correct myself there. It had reached its apogee. It's losing its altitude now. Speed is increasing until it has the ability to slow, or has the chance to slow itself down.
Stage 1 FTSO saved.
Its engines for the boost.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Entry burn, which is starting right now.
Stage 1 entry burn shut down.
Stage 2 FTSO saved.
In order to bring the first stage back.
Both stages on nominal trajectories.
We lost video feed from Stage 1. Not uncommon, as it is changing from station to station, receiving stations. There we go. Getting ready to come back through the cloud cover. Stage 2 continues to burn.
Stage 1 transonic.
And Stage 1 has now gone transonic. If anyone is there to hear it very shortly, or at that point, there would be a nice sonic boom. Launched the other night at the Canada, we heard 2 beautiful sonic booms there. If you ever have an opportunity to visit the Cape during a launch, I would recommend it. Or if you want to go down to Cocoa Beach or any of those places, it is a
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Okay, we have the landing burn on Stage 1. A little bit of reception problem. And
Landing link deploy.
And it looks like at about 8 minutes and 26 seconds into the flight, Stage 1 has
Stage
landed.
1 landing confirmed.
Right on the numbers. And that is flight 16 for that booster. So with that, I will end my feed. If you want to follow SpaceX further on X, they do give updates on stage 2, and there will be video
nominal park orbit insertion
for the deployment. They've just got their nominal insertion into orbit for stage 2, so it's just a matter of how long it takes before they are in program to release the satellites. So with that being said, I just wanted to give you one more launch update that's coming up here at about, it's scheduled anyway for the morning. Let's see, we are at 1907 hours right now. Originally this is for the ULA Falcon launch, and the ULA is carrying the Astrobotics lunar lander. Very exciting mission. It's our first lander that we have sent to the moon in quite some time. It's being launched out of Slick 41 at the Space Force Base. Like I said, at 2:18 in the morning. That's coming up here, let's see. Yeah, about 8 hours or so. So we'll have late night this evening. But that is a exciting launch that is coming up. We're going to try to carry that for you. We'll try to carry it live for you. And it's going to be, like I said, the first lunar lander that we've sent on for exploration to get ahead of our continuing flights. They're going to be bringing man back to the moon. Going to be an exciting time for everybody. With that being said, one more thing. If you could pass the word about the channel. We are looking to grow. Things are going good. We need, if you can have the time and can subscribe and like our videos, we would appreciate it. I want to thank all the people I met at the launch last week. I met a lot of great people up at Kennedy that came out for the launch. Had one family to help me quite a bit when the lights went down at the end of the night and I had to break equipment down. They were there to step up and help me a bunch, and I appreciate every bit of that. But exciting time out there, and I would recommend that to anybody if you're going to be in the area or you are coming to vacation in Florida and you get lucky and you can hit the timing to be out there. It's a great time. It's a great place to watch a launch, and I would recommend it to anybody. With that being said, I'm going to shut down the feed for now, and we will bring another feed back up if all holds together correctly. If this launch goes off, if there's not a scrub, again, it'll be at 2:18. That'd be Eastern time. And that will be the ULA Falcon, new rocket, great exciting lander, a whole lot of stuff going on. So with no further ado with that, we'll just shut down. Look forward to seeing you guys back here. Thanks again to all my subscribers. Thank you to all the new subscribers. And we'll see you real soon.